That one finds the zone, and we're underway in Pittsburgh. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Missing inside. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
1 out, bases empty. That one ran inside, almost got him.
The count's full.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. That one barely got out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Skeens maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the dirt, 3-2 now. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him? 3. Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. And today's starter, Christopher Sanchez. What do you look for here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ripped on the ground to second, fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's McCutchen.
Second, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's to third. Boom. Throws across the diamond, and McCutchen is out.
Batting third.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Reynolds here. The switch hitter batting right. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the chain. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Skeens back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Outside. And it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground, a second. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Max Kepler at the plate.
Batting 6. Left
Kepler
Max
measures
Kepler.
6 feet 4 inches. 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here comes Real Muto. First offering, and it just misses. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. This is Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And downstairs. Two now. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Horowitz makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horowitz. Ball 1, no strikes. Check swing, called strike. Misses off the plate. And it's 2-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Castellanos makes the grab, one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. Just missed. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Frazier off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the first baseman, Weston Wilson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Up the middle, what a stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And he lays down a bunt.
That's ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right side, hard hit. And they get Turner for the out. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cruz brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Got her Falefa on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Right side, Wilson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, their designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And that's too high. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Alexander Canario.
Alexander Canario.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. In for a strike, 0-1. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Canario, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Henry Davis will hit next. Grounded out his first time.
Davis.
Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Frazier in the box now. Takes strike one. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Going 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout. Back here at PNC Park. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Skeens back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Max Kepler knocks one out. It's 3-1. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He goes down looking. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. First time up was a pop out. There's a swing and a drive. Reynolds ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Weston Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Wilson goes 6'1", 215 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Wilson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Brian Hayes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and that one off the outside edge. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen has grounded out a couple of times.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Reynolds getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Just off the inside edge.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Just missed. Connor Falefa, the runner at third. Reynolds on at first with 2 now. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one misses up and in. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kepler gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Just missing there. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 1 down. And here comes Alec Boehm. He's already homered here in this one.
Third baseman, Alec
Boehm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. That one's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Inside. Now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground. Connor Falefa tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. 1-0. Fought off foul. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Banks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the catcher to hit, Henry Davis. 1 for 2.
Henry Davis.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Adam Frazier. A strikeout and a walk.
Adam Frazier.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws on to first. Frazier retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Sugar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sugar.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center.
Runner takes off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Castellanos headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. No outs. Runners at first and third. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. They lead by 3, 5-2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Kyle Nicholas.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Kyle Nicholas.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Weston Wilson. That's inside.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Way high. Real Muto, the lead runner out at second. Stop. On at first with nobody out. There's the strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground to third. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering.
Orion Kerkering.
Here's the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
You know, these Pirates, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. The strike.
And that eats him up.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate, just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Fouled off down the right side. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a strike on the outside edge.
We got a full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And O'Neal is struck out. And now Andrew McCutchen. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Hernandez.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Hard liner. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And now they trail by 1.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Alexander Canario.
0-1.
Base hit right field. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. They've got the lead 6-5.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Canario stands at first with one out. This one in the air. Turner. He's got it, and there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Davis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he chases that one. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air. Forwards under it. Hauls it in for the out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike. Popped up right side. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Castellanos up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Schwarber at second with 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Cruz under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Hernandez back to work. Hernandez, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Center field, Marsh. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Hayes.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses outside. Ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. There's the strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now
2 out,
batting,
space is empty.
shortstop,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him. And now 2-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. What a play.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Pirates.
and here comes the closer, Dennis Santana.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Kepler swings through it for strike one. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that's outside, and that's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. Here's JT Realmuto.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting. Run.